With EAFC just around the corner, here are 5 things that you shouldn't do when you get the game. And starting off with the first one is going to be, do not buy FIFA points. If you don't know what FIFA points are, they're basically an in-game currency within Ultimate Team that you can buy, which will allow you to get things like packs and enter the draft. In my opinion though, these are a massive waste of money for a few different reasons. Reason 1 is that you never get anything back to the value of what you've actually put into the game. And reason 2, when the next installment of FIFA or EASPORTSFC is out, everything that you got doesn't carry over. So all that money that you've spent all throughout the year was basically for nothing, because as soon as you go on to the next game, everything that you did before doesn't matter. And for years I've shown people how to enjoy this game without spending any money, and for this year it's going to be no different. So if you're not already, make sure to drop a like on this video and subscribe. And if you want to see a video on how to make coins in EASPORTSFC, get this video to over 500 likes in the next 24 hours. And if you want to build the best team possible in FIFA 23, make sure to go and buy some coins from Mule Factory. Use that code LE5CHEAP. And I know that I've just put a coin intro in this, but without those coin intros I wouldn't be able to make these videos. So boys, please just do allow me. If you're going to spend money on this game, buy coins, not FIFA points. Now for this point, it's quite confusing what I'm about to say here, but basically as soon as you get packs in this game, don't open them straight away. Now the reason for this is because of a couple of different things. But for example, as soon as you come onto EASPORTSFC, you're going to have objectives to claim, you're going to have welcome back packs, you're going to have SBCs that you want to do. There's going to be loads of different places where you're going to be able to get packs to open to improve your squad. Now in my opinion, I wouldn't actually recommend to open all of these packs straight away for a couple of different reasons. The main reason being, at the start of the game, anything that you get in these packs, admittedly, could be pretty good. But as time goes on, the players in Ultimate Team are going to get better over time. So I would actually recommend, with some of these packs that you're getting in these early stages, I'd probably actually recommend to just save them for a better promo in the future. When EAFC drops, we're going to have the Nike promo, which is a promo coming, which I should probably make a video about. But basically, long story short, it's a promo around players who are partnered with Nike. That's pretty much it. And whilst this promo on the face of it doesn't seem too bad, a better promo to open some packs around would probably be the Ones to Watch promo, or maybe the Rule Breakers promo coming in a few weeks time. It's completely up to you what you do with your packs, obviously, but in my opinion, anything that's mega decent that you don't need to open, I wouldn't recommend opening it. I would actually recommend to save those packs for when more players are in packs who are a bit more desirable and a bit more attainable, because you can save those packs for then, open them later, and have a sick team in a few weeks, mainly because you held off from opening packs and you didn't open them when everybody else did. And my next point is going to be point number 3, and it's going to be talking about SBCs. Now the one thing that I would recommend not to do, it's not the main thing, but this is a pretty big point, is don't rush into Ultimate Team and just go, right, squad building challenges, I'm going to complete a load of them and I'm going to get loads of packs and I'm going to have a sick team, because it's not going to work like that. The main reason why it's not going to work like that is because pretty much everybody will have the same idea as you. Now within FIFA, and to be honest, within life in general, if a lot of people are doing something, it's usually a good idea not to always just follow the crowd and sort of go off and do your own thing. So when you come onto Ultimate Team, the first thing that you're going to want to go and do is probably go and do the advanced SBCs. If you don't know what these are squad building challenges, and these SBCs will give you decent rewards for the coins that you put in. Now on the face of it, these are a really good thing, but one thing that you're probably not taking into consideration is the amount of people who are actually going to take this option. So what's going to happen is everyone's going to come on, everyone's going to want to do these SBCs, and the players that are needed for those SBCs specifically will go high in price. The reason for that is because two things: supply and demand. At the start of the game, the amount of players that we've actually got, because not many people have got coins, they're not really opening packs too much, the supply of these players is going to be very, very low. However, the demand for these players is going to be really, really high, mainly because people will want them for the SBCs, and that will cause the price to go sky high. So on the face of it, you might be looking at it and you might think, okay, cool, I'll do this SBC, I'll be able to get some players for my team, but the amount that you'll actually be spending on some of these SBCs in the early game is going to be absolutely ridiculous. I'm not saying that you shouldn't do these SBCs whatsoever. You can do them, just do them maybe like a week, 2 weeks time when there's just a bit more supply in the game. Moving into point number 4 though, it is going to be talking about players, and it is going to be this: do not invest in any players in EASPORTSFC. You might be watching me for the first time today and think, this guy's an idiot, I'm switching off, but just hear me out, please hear me out. Every single year I personally have tried investing in players, buying low, holding on to them and thinking in my head, okay cool, they're going for a really low price now, but then maybe next week they'll be going a lot higher. But one thing that I feel like a lot of people really sort of, I don't really know how to explain it, they really overcompensate for how much you can actually make with these methods. Admittedly, there will be some people who are able to make a ton of coins with this, but in my opinion, investing in cards is only really good when you have a lot of coins to invest. Because say for example, you're someone who's got like 100,000 coins, I wouldn't be sitting there thinking, right, okay, I've got 100k, I'm going to buy this player at 10k and hope he goes to 20k, and then I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. Because if you've got 100,000 coins, you've not got enough to invest in the first place. Genuinely, investing is only good when you've got, say, 1 million, 1.5 million. And for the average FIFA player, you're not going to have 1 million coins day one of release, so I wouldn't even worry about it. With those coins, I would be doing things like trading, buying teams to play games with. I wouldn't be worrying about who's going for this price and who's going for that price. Investing for me comes a lot later on in the game. Admittedly, you could do little investing where you're only investing in players for maybe like an hour at a time, 2 hours at a time, or whatever it may be, but genuinely, you've not got enough coins to do this, and keeping on top of the market genuinely is exhausting. I've been trading now around 8 and 9 years. I have made 1 million coins time and time again. I've even made 1 million coins in 7 days before. I made 400,000 coins in 1 day on the release of FIFA 22. I did no investing. And in my opinion, investing, it takes up too much time, too much coins, and overall for the average player isn't worth it. It's too difficult and you need a lot of coins to do it. Definitely avoid this early game. And then my 5th and final point is going to be talking about this. Do not hold anything that you do not need. In the early stage of FIFA, getting coins is very, very difficult, and having coins as well is something that, for me personally, coins just slip through my fingers. So on the face of it, you might be thinking, okay, cool, this guy's a pretty decent player for my team. This guy's pretty good for my team. Oh, I want to buy this guy in the future. But in my opinion, I wouldn't be holding on to anything for the first maybe 1 to 2 weeks. All I would be doing would be jumping on the game, playing the games that I need to, doing objectives, doing squad building challenges, doing some trading, and then at the end of the day, at the end of every single session on FIFA, I would sell the stuff on that I've been using all day. I would never keep anything for longer than a day or two. The main reason for that is because we're at a new FIFA, people are buying players and selling players all the time. The market is absolutely all over the place. In my opinion, it's really easy to get attached to players too, and you'll buy players and keep them in your club, and honestly, you're probably losing out on coins by doing this, mainly because you've got the player who's probably depleting in value, but then those coins that could be spent on trading and making coins for the future, you've not got them available anymore because you're literally just sat in your club and you are draining coins away by doing this. There's going to be a ton of things that EA are going to do. They're going to be doing promo packs. We've got people having welcome back packs. We've also got people having the pre-season packs from FIFA 23. There's going to be a ton of supply coming to the market, so anything that you hold on to will probably deplete in value time and time again. Admittedly, there'll be exceptions to the rule where stuff goes up and stuff goes down or whatever it may be, but in my opinion, you're better off always having coins in your club rather than having players in your club. Now, if all that sounded a bit overwhelming, do not worry, because I made a video here on how to get the best start in EASPORTSFC, and if you enjoyed this video, you're absolutely going to love this. Make sure to go and check it out. Oosh.